How's it going, guys? Welcome to the mic. My name is Mike, and today we have a little review of 15 minutes that we got to see for Doctor Strange in IMAX 3D. I have a couple of buddies of mine, Frank and Bernie. They are here. They're going to help us review what we saw. It was 15 minutes scattered all over the place. So it wasn't the first 15 minutes of the movie. It was 15 minutes. It was a couple of minutes here, a couple of minutes there, and then a couple of minutes towards the end. And it didn't really spoil anything for us. And we are not going to spoil anything for you guys because I know the movie's still 3 weeks away. We are just going to give our review of what we thought of the 15 minutes of Doctor Strange, maybe the tone of the movie, the cast, and just kind of, we're going to try to give our opinion on what we saw. So let's go ahead and just start. Frank, you want to go ahead and start?
First, what you said with the tone, I want to let everyone know I don't think there really is one set tone, to be honest, because from what we saw, we saw a lot of different tones. There were dark, gritty scenes.
Yeah.
Very dark, actually, surprisingly. Humor, obviously.
Actually, it was a lot more humor than I thought.
Not a surprise from Marvel.
No.
Of course not. Very, very, very punny, to be honest. But I think we did get to see a little bit of everything as far as tones, as far as, a wide range.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in this movie. Like you said, there was some serious part. I don't think this. Well, maybe this is a spoiler. I don't know. If
No, it's not.
It's not a spoiler, right? When he gets into his accident, that's not a. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think that was in the trailer.
Yeah, it's in the trailer. He's in the bed with the.
Okay, so that it gets dramatic, obviously, but and then it was funnier than I thought, though.
Yeah,
it really was. I wasn't expecting that. Because
you got to remember, and it's not a spoiler either, because it's just something you forget. Because you see the ancient one,
right,
and then you see where they're at and the community around, and you start thinking, 1600s, 1700s. The way they're dressed, the way everything's
the culture.
Mm-hmm. But it's still modern day.
Right, it is.
It still is modern day. We see Stephen Strange driving his Lamborghini.
Yeah.
In the trailer too. So
those scenes looked awesome in IMAX 3D too.
Oh,
yeah,
everything was popping out. Yeah.
So we see him driving his Lamborghini. We see his smartphone. So it's modern day, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
So especially so yeah. It's there. You think for a second, it's set in the past. It's not. It's still modern.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Frank?
Not for this point.
Okay. You got something, Bernie?
Well, just based off what Frank said, the movie does have a lot of different tones. Not something new we see from Marvel, because it's like every other movie. Iron Man, the Hulk, all of them. Yeah, Guardians.
Oof.
Yeah,
Guardians has that little serious tone, but it's very humorous.
It's very fun though.
Yeah.
Guardians is fun.
All of Marvel is fun, to be honest. I love Marvel.
But another thing that I like about this 15-minute preview though is the way that what direction Marvel is going in exactly. We're so used to watching the movies like you're set on Earth, Guardians of the Galaxy set in space. But this one's more like, it's like Harry Potter meets Grey's Anatomy meets Inception. Dude.
Grey's Anatomy.
It's like Nick Fury shows up at the end, just recruits everybody.
Grey's Anatomy.
They're like going into different dimensions. Like it's still Earth, but it's it's just like breaking. I don't know.
Yeah, they're really definitely going somewhere. Like you were saying, Guardians of Space, and then everything else, all the Avengers are usually kind of grounded. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But they're opening up a new kind of world that it looks like it's gonna work. Cause it looks great. We were talking earlier that I had we have a couple of our Chriselle and I's trailer reviews, and I mentioned a lot how I didn't think it might do that well, I guess you can say. I know there's no way it's gonna do very well. Mm-hmm. I think this movie's gonna do really well. Yeah. Financially and I think even critically.
Yeah.
Definitely. And like I said, it was 15 minutes scattered all over the place, but you got the sense of tone, you got the sense of feeling from the movie.
Yeah.
And I think this what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Perfect choice.
Choice. Loved him. I thought he was great. I thought. In the trailers, I think when people go and see him, and even if they've seen all the trailers, but once they go and see the movie, they're gonna really be surprised.
Because honestly, I was a bit iffy when they casted Benedict. I was kind of like, seeing him, in other movies, other shows. it's just I couldn't see him. I couldn't see it.
I wasn't actually. I was very happy with that casting.
Oh, okay.
But,
I wasn't mad. I just couldn't see it. I mean, I'm open. Right. You know, especially like when Ben Affleck was cast as Batman, and everyone was going crazy. You know,
because of Daredevil.
You know, and I was like, I'm open to it. Let's see how he goes. You know, like I said, I was iffy, but I wasn't straight up like it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Okay. I was just a bit, you know, like, all right, let's test the waters.
I was
surprised.
I was on board since the beginning, but I didn't expect him to be that good, and I really enjoyed him. Yeah. At least in this 15-minute preview. Mm-hmm. Anybody has anything else to add?
Well, I mean, speaking about how you guys were talking about the new dimensions and all that. First off, the visual effects.
Oh, they're awesome.
I mean, you see from the trailer you get a lot of how the visual effects are going to work, but you walk into this preview and you take those visual effects that you've seen, you put them on LSD, you put them on coke, you multiply that by 10, and then you get what we saw.
I mean it was don't go watching this movie if you're on drugs for sure,
or have epilepsy,
or because we saw it in IMAX 3D and it was nuts.
Mike was shaking after the preview.
I had to take off the glasses a couple of times. I was like, "Wait, this is turning?" And I was turning with when the whole thing was turning.
It felt like one of those 4D rides.
Oh, you could feel it.
You were kind of feeling
the dimensions. You're just like, oh,
yeah, it was
a spoiler.
Well, no, I don't know if that's a spoiler. No, I don't
no,
think
not
so.
spoiler. No, okay,
no.
Okay,
I mean, it's Doctor Strange. I think you're going to be flying through dimensions. All right, but no, I mean, this movie looks amazing. The IMAX look great. The visuals look good. Bernie, you want to add something?
I mean, as of right now, no. I mean, the preview was amazing. I like how it, like you said at the beginning, it didn't give away too much.
No, it didn't at all.
It just gave us an overall aspect of what we should be looking forward to.
Yeah, actually, and I think I came out of this more excited. For
definitely.
The movie because the even though the trailers I thought were pretty good, I thought this was I thought this hyped me up so much more.
It's like you just want more from the movie.
You know? Yeah. I thought, like I said, I like the trailers, but I would pick on the trailers a lot. I noticed on one of my videos, I would pick on the trailers. I would call it sometimes very Inception, which it does have some things. But now after seeing the 15-minute preview, I'm like, it's got some little Inception in there, but it's its different direction. It's its own. It's its own, monster. It's its own creative ideas.
Yeah.
And it's not copying anything from Inception.
Definitely
I don't
not.
think so.
I mean, if you could take it back to Ant-Man. The scene where he goes subatomic.
Okay.
There you go. And we kind of see everything. It's kind of the same vibe.
With the ants down there and all that stuff.
No. When he goes even smaller and he starts seeing like the fabric in space and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. That part. It was like that, I mean, no, not like that. It was 10 times.
It was more than that.
Better. Like, I mean, they improved. I mean, not improved. They improved. Sorry, they improved much more. Speaking of which, though, how they applied it to the fight scene.
The fight scene. Cool.
We didn't see the whole fight scene.
Was it glimpses of it?
Yeah.
We did see a lot of the fight scene, and it's
amazing.
Yeah, breathtaking. I mean,
like
you've seen it. I mean, you've seen the trailers, obviously. The buildings shifting, everything collapsing inwards, outwards, left, right, up, down. It's just,
but bunch of colors too, very colorful and just all over everything.
Like I said, very visually satisfying.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Nothing like I've ever seen before. Like, I mean, there was Inception, but this is way its own league. Yeah,
it's its own thing.
And then the fight scene was just, I mean, the way they applied the whole shifting buildings and all that stuff to how they use it to fight each other, and
it's like something in a fight scene you've never seen before, like ever done before.
It's very original and it's very.
I
look forward to it.
I actually think it's very original as well. I really like it. Chriselle, you want to add something here? Why don't you jump in over here? We're gonna have Chriselle add something.
Doom.
All right, sit on my lap.
All right, go ahead. What you want for Christmas?
Take over. Okay. Well, I pretty much like you guys pretty much say everything that I was gonna say. Like it was like a lot of the stuff in there that you think when you go to see this movie, like I went, I didn't expect to see this much of like work that they put into it. Like the scene of the fight that they were talking about, is like kind of breathtaking for me, because I didn't expect it to be so much like into work like they put into it. Because I just expected like the scenes that we saw in the trailer, like everybody see it like, oh, it's gonna be just like a few scenes in here and there. But no, this is really like they took it like very serious. I'm gonna say that. Okay, if you go with an open mind, I think you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna enjoy this movie. So I think you should go with that. Like, don't expect too much from this movie, and you're gonna have a good time. And I think that's it for me. Like, I mean, you guys pretty much said everything.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, if you do read comics, I read comics. Bernardo reads some comics. Some. If you read comics and you're a big Doctor Strange person, I'm not big on Doctor Strange. I'm a little bit more biased towards DC, to be honest. I love both. I read more DC than Marvel, though. So I'm not big on Doctor Strange. But from the little that I do know and the little that I have read, it's ripped right from the comics. I mean, it's amazing how on par it is with it. It's impressive. So, I mean, if you're a big Doctor Strange person, loves the comics, you're not going to be disappointed. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, I think what you were mentioning, Chriselle, that that it really does look like they put an effort into this movie, and it just looks really good.
Yeah, and even if you don't read the comics, if you're just somebody who's never watched let's say somehow you've never watched a superhero movie, you haven't watched any of the many great ones that are out now.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. You gotta watch something.
If you somehow haven't come across one ever,
still gonna find
this is still gonna be great for you, and you are still gonna love it. Even if you know nothing about Doctor Strange, you're gonna love it because it's a great origin story.
I was about to say that.
It's a great origin story, but it's not a boring origin story. You know, I wouldn't say it's better than Batman Begins, but it's nowhere near as good as Iron Man, is what I want to say.
Ooh.
So.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to. Sorry. Let me say that again. It's better. It's a lot better than Batman Begins, but it's not better than Iron Man. I would put it right in the middle, as far as
origin stories.
But you're judging on 15 minutes of scattered. That's
footage, true. So. That's true. That's 15 minutes. So I could be wrong. But I do like.
We'll save that assumption or that opinion when we actually watch the movie.
All right.
I think so. Because 15 minutes, I just think just out of the 15 minutes, I thought it was great.
All right. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair.
You guys have anything else to add?
Well, I wanted to add something else in regards to the direction of where Marvel's going with this movie. The way, just the 15-minute preview from what I saw so far.
All right.
Speaking of also Doctor Strange's origin, him being a doctor, which something. I mean, I've never read Doctor Strange before, to be honest. This is the first thing I ever see. The trailers, I mean, Frank was hyping me up for Doctor Strange. I'm like, yeah, I don't watch it. Okay. All right. Honest, yeah. But the origin stories that you see for most superheroes, like in this case, it's a doctor, but you're more used to hearing like billionaires or like scientists, people who have I don't know, they're born with abilities.
A doctor's pretty close to a scientist.
Yeah, but I mean, like he has an 8-hour shift, 9 to 5 here at the hospital. I'm telling you.
Don't they work 4/12 or something like that?
When you got Grey's Anatomy at 5, but you got a meeting with the HN1 at 6. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like I like the direction where Nick Fury at 7:30. I just overall like the direction where Marvel's going with this. Yeah, especially since the beginning, the origins of the comic books, because it's always been a doctor, right?
Yeah.
Doctors.
Oh no, but speaking of the direction it's going, I think it's very good, and I think I hope that this new barrier that we're getting in the Marvel universe, because right now, like, we're used to the more physical part of the world. We're barely being introduced into the magic part of the world. You know? All of this.
It's the first time.
Exactly. So hopefully it influences, the big fight scene that we're awaiting in Infinity War, and the second Untitled.
Is everyone going to be in there?
Yeah,
I heard
that
they
there's
said
like 63 something
confirmed characters or something. Like superheroes, I think it was. So I don't think we have. I'm pretty sure there's not 63 Avengers right now. So. Who knows if that includes Daredevil, Luke Cage,
X-Men? I don't think
the Defenders.
Probably not. Include the TV guys. No.
Yeah, probably not.
The Netflix guys. No.
I could see Iron Fist though. To be honest,
I don't think nothing Netflix. No. I don't think it's gonna include.
Well, like I mean, though it's all connected, but it's not really connected. You know, you can't really tell. We'll see.
Give Netflix back to Marvel.
I could see Ghost Rider though. Since because they are connected. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is connected to the
maybe it's just
MCU.
Netflix, get it together right now.
Netflix is doing amazing.
I'm not paying. Yeah, but they're not connecting.
Well, no, they're not connecting.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is, and they're ABC.
Well, the DC TV is not connecting to the.
Yeah, but at least they said it. They said, "Hey, it's not connected." Marvel's like, "It's connected."
It might be,
but it's not connected. You know?
Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe
up to your interpretation.
Exactly.
maybe they do show up. But
maybe they're planning something. Maybe, who knows? You know.
But that's a lot of characters. I'm assuming Doctor Strange will probably.
No, he's already confirmed.
Oh, he's confirmed. Okay.
If you read the Infinity War comic, I mean. Everybody's in there. I mean, Jesus Christ, everybody is in there. There's no one left out. It's crazy. Obviously, this isn't a comic book. You know, you don't get to get dialogue from everybody.
Maybe one line from each of them.
Maybe one line. They all share one. Maybe even 2 lines for Stan Lee.
Oh,
you know,
Stan Lee had a cameo.
Oh. Is that a spoiler?
No, Stan Lee has cameos in all Marvel movies.
Well,
we can't talk about what he was doing about
that spoiler.
We saw the cameo.
It was good.
But there was a cameo.
He's had better cameos.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Daredevil cameo was the best one.
That was a good. I like the Deadpool one. When he was the stripper. The stripper manager?
What did I say?
The announcer, like the
announcer. What did I say?
You said Daredevil.
Did I say Daredevil?
Yeah,
my bad. I meant Deadpool, not Daredevil.
Okay.
He's not in Daredevil. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think he's. Yeah, he hasn't cameoed in Daredevil.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I've watched it.
I really like Deadpool.
I meant Deadpool. That's what I meant. Sorry.
I liked was it the Amazing Spider-Man 1?
Oh, where he's
in the library? In the library?
Chilling?
Yeah, I like that one too.
Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man?
No,
the Amazing one.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield one.
Spider-Man and Lizard fighting.
Yeah, those were a while for. Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
He's got his headphones. He's just mocking.
I like that one a lot too. Those were my two favorite. Listening to Drake. Those were my 2 favorite ones. You guys have anything else to add?
No help. That's on Earth.
I think we're done here, guys. That was our not that quick review of the 15-minute footage that we saw with Doctor Strange. Like I said, I'm sure it was for all over the country. I would think, right? I think
so.
It was scattered along. Yeah,
it was probably
maybe
LA,
major
New York.
cities. Maybe.
Yeah, you probably had L.A., New York, Houston, and all that stuff.
Maybe a guest appearance from Benedict Cumberbatch himself.
Somewhere. Yeah, I think I saw that on a Facebook.
Did you?
I think, Benedict Cumberbatch, probably like L.A. or New York, somewhere big like that. But if you guys had the opportunity to go see the 15-minute previews, let us know below what you guys thought of the previews. What was your opinion of the preview? And if you didn't, let us know below if you're still excited for this movie. And make sure you subscribe to this channel because we will have the spoiler review for Doctor Strange when it comes out November 4th. And
we'll have it November 5th.
November 5th, as long as however long it takes me to edit it.
12 a.m. Eastern time. No,
well, I'm not putting in a time. I have a full-time job.
Flash comes back, disrupt the timeline.
Oh, yikes.
All right, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel because we're going to have more. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.